inside the Middle East. I'm Zain Verji with a special show from Doha, Qatar. Its skyline is modern, but the dhows on the water remind us of old traditions. Through time, the art and architecture of the Islamic world has defined a civilization that once extended from Cordoba in Spain to the Mughal Empire in China and India. On this corniche, a new architectural landmark houses some of the most ancient Islamic artifacts. Shams Al-Wazir takes a look. On a man-made island extending into the Persian Gulf stands one of the region's most impressive architectural and cultural landmarks. Qatar's Museum of Islamic Art houses a treasure trove that spans 14 centuries and 3 continents. Museum Director Oliver Watson introduces us to some of its priceless exhibits.
Well, these rather scrappy-looking pages are perhaps some of the most important cultural objects that we have in the museum. And these pages represent the earliest surviving pages of the Quran.
The diversity of the artifacts, displayed in 3,800 square meters of gallery space, reflects a civilization that once extended from Spain to Western China. Intricate metalwork, calligraphy, ceramics, textiles.
This is the earliest surviving silk carpet from Iran.
This surprisingly modern-looking bowl is traced to the 9th century in what is now southern Iraq. It's an example of global trade connections that go back a millennium.
Later on, when the Chinese developed blue and white porcelain, perhaps the most famous ceramic in the world and the most influential in trade, they actually copied the technique from the Middle East. They took the blue color from the Middle East, and the Middle East was the first major customers for Chinese blue and white.
The museum opened last year with extravagant celebrations. Among the guests of honor, the museum's architect, I.M. Pei, famed for his glass pyramid at Paris's Louvre Museum.
I'm only an architect, but this building is very special to me, simply because it helped me to learn something about another world, another religion, another culture.
After extensive travels, Pei found the inspiration for his design in the courtyard of Cairo's Ibn Tulun Mosque, specifically the 13th century ablution fountain, the Sabil. In a region best known for its glass and steel towers, this structure stands out as a modern icon paying homage to ancient traditions. The design combines minimalism, cubism, and the arabesque. It has wide open spaces, geometric patterns typical of Islamic art, octagons, circles, domes, arches, cubes.
Qatar is being said to be a regional cultural hub, and we represent 1,400 years of civilization, and this is the legacy that we are showing to people.
Abdullah Najjar is CEO of the body entrusted with enriching the country's cultural wealth.
We are not buying culture. We are investing it in culture. I don't think it's waste of money. It is something that it will be seen by the future generations as an important investment.
One of the most remarkable pieces is the simple jade pendant. It belonged to the 17th century Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, a symbol of a love story that has reverberated through the centuries. When Shah Jahan's wife died during childbirth, he was devastated. He wore this pendant over his heart as a talisman because it was believed to soothe the heart palpitations caused by grief and heartbreak. But this love story is perhaps better symbolized by the mausoleum he later built for his wife, the Taj Mahal. There are also less subtle pieces to dazzle the eye.
And these were favorite stones of the Mughal emperors in India.
Huge emeralds brought by European merchants from the New World. A solid gold falcon intricately inlaid with precious stones to simulate feathers. Watson says there is still more to be learned.
the interesting thing is, in a collection as rich as this, is suddenly still seeing connections that can be made, stories that there which we haven't explored yet. That there is enormous, there is the whole history of a whole culture, a whole civilization embedded in these objects, and we are just beginning to explore that.
Shams al-Wazir for Inside the Middle East, Doha, Qatar.
We want to take you now from an artistic landmark to a scientific one. Behind me is the Qatar Science and Technology Park. Students from nearby universities come here and they pitch their business ideas. If the companies like it, they build on it. They work in partnership with Education City. We're going to tell you about it when we come back.